Boom. We're back. I believe it's
How do you
episode 213.
how do you make the I guess that might just be mine. They're boom.
Episode 213. What's a podcast? We are back.
213.
DJ Jerome Baker III. Shout out to my guy. Always available. Hashtag She Were Eddie.
What's up, Rome?
And that's it.
No show Abdul.
No show Abdul. No pull Abdul. No nothing Abdul. But we're back, episode 213. We're in a hazy Washington, D.C. If you live on the East Coast, in the Midwest, greater parts of the Ohio Valley, there's still fires, I believe, in Canada. And the air quality and there's a little haze in the air. Very real.
A lot of haze in the air.
A lot of haze in there. It's very real. It's very difficult to breathe. Street where Eddie said he was heavy on his inhaler.
You know what I'm saying? We was out in the streets.
There's a $34 rescue inhaler at CVS that will change your life if you don't have insurance. It is the best thing ever.
Not over the counter?
No, it's just in the aisle. You just gotta be like, yo, I need this joint. And
what's it called?
I don't even know, but it's literally a rescue inhaler. I bought one for my daughter. I've bought one for myself over the years. No. It's just like in the aisle. Like
that's what I'm saying. Over the counter.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's be chilling right there. Yeah.
Primatine Mist.
Something like that. You already know. Yeah. Anyhow, make sure you listen to our previous episodes of whatsapodcast.live and youtube.com/whatsapodcast. That is the hub of all the greatness. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in a good mood tonight. Things are positive. And yeah, I mean, we're here. Obviously, we're rocking and rolling.
Fresh white tee. I see you.
It's a Studio Sonic little long sleeve jam. I was at Pierre's studio earlier tonight. Earlier tonight, I had to knock out a new mix for him. And
what's the progress? What's the progress with the Jeromes in Europe?
Oh, the Rome video it's on the way, people.
We still haven't even seen the West Coast tour video yet.
Yeah, I know. It's just greatness awaits.
It's gonna be like all in one.
It might just be a year-long video. It might be a 7-minute YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's great. I've been actually working on getting back to the West Coast, so I'll be out there in I believe September and October. Going to be back in San Francisco as well, not to DJ, but just to hang out at that party again.
Because are you just going to go to the party?
Just go to the party.
Who's DJing? Somebody?
I don't even know who's DJing yet.
You don't even care.
I don't care if I'm that close.
Hold on. Do you bring your laptop with you to that party just in case?
Of course, just in case.
Is that like does every DJ roll like that?
No. But I'll be coming from LA with a gig.
Yeah,
and I will get a hotel room in San Francisco. I'm grown now. I'm not doing the
no couch surfing.
I'm not trying to thug it out like that.
Nah,
right?
Fuck all that.
And so I'll get a room. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure I take the first flight to 5 a.m. or back to the East Coast. But as it stands, I want to just go show support and go show love to the party. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a really dope party. I like San Francisco as a city.
You want to play that party again?
Yeah, I mean, of course, but that's
showing
not,
up won't hurt.
Yeah, no, it won't hurt. But it's just really about going to see the homies and supporting. You know what I'm saying? Your homie? Sorry to cut you off, but do your homies that throw the party, they're DJs? Yes,
and they play every party, and somebody joins them, or like
it's one guy who has he's building a team around him.
Okay,
and they basically. It's him and a chef friend of his are the partners. Hence the name R&B and Ribs.
And do they own the place? Do they own the place where they host the party?
The place is very similar to. Remember when I did the do-over like in 2009?
Mm-hmm.
The place is very similar to that.
I vaguely remember
in the build-up. Remember how it was like a backyard with the fence and
yeah, I was pretty faded.
It was a great party.
Yeah, I was pretty faded.
That sangria took everybody.
Pictures
of sangria, people. If you've never been to the do-over,
yeah, shit was fire.
If you've never been to the do-over in LA in 2009 and 10, it was at a place called Crane's Tavern, and I did the do-over. With a bunch of homies from DC, Arizona, LA came out, and we definitely got it popping. Like we got it
Definitely.
popping. It was incredible. It was one of the best times I've ever had DJing. It's a good old time.
Hell yeah.
And so, I did it again the following year, 2010. And I got a homie that works for the Do Over now who's trying to get me to do it again. I just said, "Hey, bro, if Lord willing, if it's
Is
meant
that
to
a
happen,
monthly, weekly?
Do Over. I'm not sure their schedule
Okay.
anymore. Honestly, I mean, it's still a tremendous party, but I'm not sure the schedule
Yeah.
so much. But yeah, I'll be at R&B and Ribs hanging out second Sunday in October. So if you're in San Francisco, please pull up.
And that's all R&B.
They wanted to stay that way, and
Okay.
it goes that way. But sometimes, for me, when you say R&B, I just relate it to kind of singing.
Yeah.
So I was playing like people will play "Hey Ma." It's not
Yeah.
really an R&B song, but you're
R&B.
singing the hook.
But you could definitely play some like
Right.
Biggie and 112.
Of course, right? Or like
Sing.
Afro beats. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
I'm a piano,
fact.
stuff like that. You can definitely, where it's not necessarily R&B in a traditional sense,
Yeah.
but it gets the point across. You know what I mean? So you got to really love DJs that start their own parties, and these parties grow to be just out of control. You know what I'm saying? And the support is there. I buy tickets. I don't just pull up, ask for guest lists. Like I tell my friends 2 months ahead of time, listen, I'll be in San Francisco for this party. So if you want to fly in from Arizona, DC, New York, wherever you were, Texas, Florida, whatever, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So it should be a good time. I already bought my tickets. So I bought my tickets to LA, and I bought my tickets from LA to San Francisco. So but yeah, man, I believe it's episode 213. What's a podcast? I just got back from Europe. I just, we had to just hold on to that for one more.
Still on that?
Still on that. We had Italian.
Yeah.
We had Bella and I have established a new dining adventure that we call an Italian dinner.
Which is what?
When we eat super late.
Okay.
So when we eat after like 8
Not
o'clock.
after 9 p.m.
9 o'clock, that's an Italian dinner.
Okay. How often are we dining in
Italy? That's all. In Italy, we're eating pretty late.
I'm talking about here. I'm talking about Italian dinners.
Italy on 16th Street is we're on, it's once or twice a week.
Two times a week.
Only because it's summer though.
Do you take it to the rooftop and eat outside?
I make the food outside. If there's nobody else out there, if the flies or if the air quality is good, then we'll eat outside. Yeah, we'll eat outside. But I'm all for the grill. Obviously, in America, if you live here in America, we're coming up on July 4th, which is next Tuesday. Excuse me. Obviously, there's a lot of people who don't celebrate July 4th anymore, which is, I think, awesome. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, celebrate what you celebrate.
I'll be at work.
And there is
celebrating that.
So we went to the grocery store today, and like if you're a big carnivore, all of your favorite red meat was for sale. Burgers, pork, chops, everything was for sale today.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor?
Everything was on sale.
On sale, yeah. So you know what I'm saying. If you're ready to barbecue on Tuesday, hit the grocery store, do your thug, and the chicken wasn't on sale though. It was a little disappointing. Fish definitely wasn't on sale.
Is fish a thing for 4th of July?
No,
I think my hamburgers, hot dogs.
My cousin will take 2 big packets of salmon and get busy.
I mean, I'm with it.
I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But
Are you celebrating the 4th this year?
No, it's a day off in my mind. Commonwealth might be open. I hope it's not, but we might be open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to find out if it will be open. I hope it's not, because if it isn't, I got to work.
Yeah. But
we'll see what's good. You got to do what you got to do. But yeah, I think
is school out?
School officially ended last week. It was tremendous.
Okay.
Bella and I have just been thugging it. She went to work with me a couple of days, which is always interesting, coming to the shop, being there for, hours. And the weather,
that's got to be strange for her.
It's a little like I need to keep her entertained, right? So there's a little bit of iPad time, some books, you know what I mean? And then she'll just be on the floor with us hanging out. You know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah.
And her summer program doesn't start till next week, so next week's a different tune.
What's her summer program this year?
I forget the name of the school, some uppity school.
But what is it?
Oh,
it's summer school,
daytime summer daytime program.
Like
so
camp,
yeah, 8 to 3, yeah, 8 to 3.
That's cool.
With it, yeah. So we some joint she's been going to for a couple years now, so it's all good. But so speaking of, I'm all heavy about getting in the streets. So in my mind, I had been wanting to get down to the MLK Library downtown DC because they've got a Da Vinci exhibit.
Mm.
You can also get your passport taken care of down there. And it had just been a very long time since I've been to the MLK library. So why do you people? MLK library sits a half a block from the Verizon Center where the Wizards play. It's just smack dab in the middle. They actually closed it a couple of years ago to do these incredible renovations, which if you go in there now, it's world class in terms of what it has to offer. I believe there's 4 or 5 floors of programming. The bottom floor looks like a Stanford laboratory where they're like computing with the computers puting. First floor, I knew the first floor was going to be tight because we walked into the first floor. There was like an exhibit about doo-wop and like its importance to DC, and they were playing Sade Paradise when we walked in, like in the lobby. I said, "Oh no, this is it.
Yeah, we good."
I said, "We're coming back." I don't know, we're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
We ventured up to the second floor. That's where the tweens are, which is what my boo boo is. Come to find out, there's a slide on the second floor.
Did you say the slide?
I could not fit in the slide, but she definitely took the slide.
Okay.
Went down the slide a couple times, but it's just the fact they have a slide. It's very thoughtful, very tight.
Hell yeah.
And it's just a very well used library. There's co-working spaces for people who can't afford to be in an eating house or something like that. There are what's the word I'm looking for? Adult learning spaces for people who are, like people who need help from the community.
That's
There's
amazing.
Tons of rooms to go work in. Like if there was 2 women who were having their lunch and it was like their business was in that room and they had like their business and all their qualifications on the window. And they had 2 laptops back and forth and were just chopping and eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you can get your passport taken care of. It's just a really well utilized space. There's a cafe in there. You can rent movies. You can rent video games. It's just like, I was just like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I felt really bad for not taking advantage of it. It had been years since I've been down there.
Right.
And if you're a skater, the marble is some of the best marble in DC. It feels great on your
feet.
Feet.
Herman Miller's right across the street.
If you're trying to blow a bag. So, and if you walk a block further up from that, so the Riggs Hotel Silver Line where I DJ at is there too. So, amazing trip to the library. I just felt really fulfilled doing that.
You cop anything there?
Yes, I got 2 books. One is called.
So they sell books as well as rent.
Nah, when I say cop, I mean rent. My bad.
Okay.
I mean checked out.
Okay.
I checked out one book about changing how you think, and another book about changing how you eat.
Okay.
And so they're a little dated, but I like the information. And I definitely fell victim to what I read already. I came home and I threw away a good amount of plastic items in my cabinet. So
what does that mean?
Like you order carry out and the food.
Oh, like Tupperware.
Not even Tupperware. Like, you just order carry out and it comes in like a little black container. And you're like, oh, this joint's still clean. We could use it in the future. I just threw all that out. Anything plastic, threw that out. Cutting board, plastic, threw that out.
How come?
You're supposed to have a wooden cutting board.
Yeah. So everything plastic you're throwing out.
Essentially, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to some cups just from a nostalgia perspective.
Yeah.
Like Avengers cups and like 1 or 2 plates that I've had since I was a kid, but
yeah.
But
you don't use those.
No. But like 90% of the plastic we got rid of today. You know
And how
what I'm
come?
saying?
What did the book say something about that?
The microplastics can get into can contaminate. Excuse me, can contaminate the food,
Yeah.
contaminate the water.
So what's the next step beyond that is like stopping eating at restaurants that put food in those containers?
No, it was more just like it didn't really go outside. It was about the home. Everything
Yeah.
was about like crafting your kitchen to be a place of service. Like your kitchen should only be for positive.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just was like, yo, I opened this up to the right page. You know what I'm saying? It went
Let's
down.
go.
And
Throwing that shit out.
there was a very, very, very positive response to it, man. So, you know what I mean? I feel like this month is going to be a good month of just getting rid of many, many things, trying to get rid of clothes that I don't wear, haven't worn in a while, things that Bella has outgrown.
Sell them, donate them?
Donate them. The time to sell, I just don't have the patience to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
But like not even like DeLorean?
I mean, maybe, but at the same time, like majority of it's gonna be Bella's clothes.
Okay.
You know what I mean, there's certain pieces that I'm never giving up. I have like the Dilla Stussy shirts, never giving those up.
That are were her size or your size?
They're my size.
Oh, so your stuff, yeah.
But even if I had it at her size, I don't know if I would give that up because it's like it's Dilla Stussy. Like,
yeah,
I don't know if Ugly Mike can come with the right number for that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was a fantastic trip. Like I said, to the library, I'm motivated. You know, just the only thing the toughest thing for me, man, is giving up sugary drinks.
That cold Sprite.
Not even just like a good Gatorade, little lemonade.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Like
I don't really drink that shit. I drink more water, dog.
I drink water all day, but the thing is, you drink so much water that sometimes you just need a little something to just. And maybe that's mental. Maybe that's where my mental weakness comes.
You don't drink coffee, do you?
Nah, never.
I drink coffee, so that's like
never had coffee.
That gives me what I need.
Right, but I was thinking I just need a little cold lemonade every now and then. Whew.
Yeah, but you don't gotta be OD with the sugar with lemonade.
Nah, I get like organic. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't really mean a whole lot to me anymore. Like I've been doing the knowledge. Organic is just a sticker. Blah blah blah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
How is lemonade not organic?
It just doesn't meet certain qualifications. I don't know, man. Listen, I just want a Parisian apartment. You know what I mean? That's really all.
That's how you feel?
I just want a Parisian apartment.
Here in DC or in Paris?
I would take one in DC for sure. Okay. I would take one. That would be tight. That would be tight in DC.
I mean, but with AC?
But with AC. No for sure. A Parisian apartment with AC. Yeah. Or you give me a couple Dyson fans.
AC.
Too. You know what I'm saying? Like
AC.
I've been dreaming about the Parisian apartment though, man, ever since I was in Paris, or as the in the know crowd says, Paris. Ever since I was in Paris.
I mean, they have them.
Yeah, I just don't know.
They have them here. They have them here in DC.
They do. I believe you're gonna pay a pretty penny for them too, though.
I mean, you never know.
You're right. So we'll see what it hits for, man. Episode 213. What's a podcast? Obviously the big news for the past couple of weeks was the submersible, which according to all accounts has now been found, lifted off the ocean floor. Did they go all the way down to like the Titanic ocean floor, or did they find them at a different depth? They didn't find them at the Titanic floor.
I doubt it.
Right.
Maybe they float. I don't know. They found them on the ocean floor for sure.
That's what it says.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I stopped caring about that, man.
I stopped caring too, but I got the CNN alert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And presumed human remains found in wreckage of doomed Titan submersible, U.S. Coast Guard says.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably tons of remains in the submersible.
Yeah.
The thing got crushed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it completely got crushed.
So there was an email thread, there was an email chain back and forth between the president of Ocean Gate and like somebody who was either interested in the company or like worked for them or
I think some dude that was interested in like using, like going down with them.
something of that. But they had a back and forth banter that popped up on Twitter last night, and it's an old email, so I'm like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
But the dude was basically like, "Yo, man, this is unsafe. Like people are
Right.
going to die."
Right.
And the guy from Ocean Gate was like, "We can't let your fear of potential death stop innovation." Everybody tries to make it seem like the fear of death is where we should stop innovating. We have to continue to innovate.
I mean, he's not wrong.
But he basically was like, nobody's gonna die. He pretty much said that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How the
He's
fuck
like,
would he know?
clearly he was
Clearly
wrong.
he did not know. Yeah.
Clearly he was wrong. If we can find that, we'll put that in our story and let y'all see, because it was crazy. It was crazy to see how the dude was just like, yo, somebody's going to die. Like people are going to die.
Yeah,
and he's like, nah, like,
idiot.
you know, you're just not trying to work with us. And yeah. It was crazy, bro. And I just think that.
Does this submersible have like a black box, like let's say like a plane does when it crashes? Is there like some kind of audio recording device?
They haven't mentioned that, which is a good question to ask, because normally that's something that they would have brought up before, and I haven't heard anybody.
Well, I don't know if you can tap into it. I think you kind of got to retrieve the box to get the data off of it.
But I don't think that it was big enough to hold a black box.
I mean,
like, that thing was so
big? I don't know.
I think they're sizable, right? Like maybe the size of a baseball glove. But I just feel like that. I mean, it was so small. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so.
It's like the size of a car.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That like.
Who the fuck would go in that thing anyways, man?
Rich people think differently, bro.
I won't even get in that. Not even in the water. Like I'm not getting in that little ass tube.
My man Harry has what does Harry drive? One of those British cars,
a Mini Cooper.
And I'm trying to breathe when I'm in that joint.
No bullshit.
I'm like, oh nah, bro. Like
this ain't it.
Get me the 16th ASAP,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like them little smart cars we used to all rent.
Oh man, listen, we are we're being joined by maybe not. Okay. We tried pump fake Abdul. You feel me? He's trying to join people. It's all the screen is black, unlike
I know. I'm figuring it out.
The screen is black, unlike your friend group. So you know, so
stupid.
like your friend group. I think I have more black friends than you do.
I said unlike. That's cool. You can wear that crown. I'm chilling.
No, it's not a crown. It's not a crown at all.
You got it, bro.
We got to change your friend group. What's up, fellas?
What's happening?
No pull Abdul. No pull Abdul.
Eid Mubarak, yo. Let's come in peace.
We are in peace, bro. You came with all this energy. We're talking about.
Look at Abdul with the ceiling stairway
track lighting. You know what I'm saying?
I see you.
You got a haircut.
Look at them angles. Look, now he's gonna adjust. Look at
got home. I just got home. I just had an amazing meal with my family. And for all the Muslims out there, Eid Mubarak. Today was a day of celebration.
What does Eid mean?
Listen, very, very good question.
I think you should.
I don't know the definition of the word Eid. What I will say is that Muslims celebrate 2 Eids every year, and the first one celebrates the end of Ramadan, so it's always the day after the holy month of fasting. So it's a celebration for that. The second one, which is this one, celebrates the end of Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca. So that just ended.
So do you fast this time too?
No, you don't fast. You don't fast.
Eid means a feast, festival, or celebration.
Celebration
in Arabic. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
Okay.
So, we have 2 Eids, and this was the second one. And man, I just been kicking it with the family. Went to the mosque for prayers this morning. I prayed for y'all, of course.
Good looking.
And I've just been chilling, man. And then it headed out to the suburbs for dinner with my family and at one of my aunt's house. And,
is it like a traditional like meal every like Eid? Like, is it like staple dishes?
No,
like you have
there isn't
have?
a staple dish. No. Because see, the thing about Eid and the thing about Islam in general and Muslims is they come in all colors, cultures, and different ethnicities. So everybody has their own special dish, right? So West Africans have a special dish that they are going to serve at Eid, right? Like jollof rice is something you have at a time of a celebration when it's something special happening. Pakistanis, obviously, you know, they lay it all out as well. So yeah, everybody who has their own different
every culture
traditions
has their own different...
and things that they deem special, and all of that has to be a part of what
for you guys, like for your Eids, like in your family.
Nah, man, it's just fire food
it's always different
across various ethnicities, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's now generations of my family that are from here. You know, the kids have been born here. There is American as apple pie. So there's also American food. There's lasagna, you know, things like that as well. We have that you know, for Thanksgiving and as well. And, you know, there's turkey and it's a lot more flavorful. Don't get it wrong. Yeah, but they will throw down on a turkey and things like that as well. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything, man. So
I mean, it's a celebration. It's what everybody there wants to eat. If somebody wants lasagna, we're gonna have lasagna.
Yeah, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it. So yeah, so I rushed back and I was like, let me catch my guys before
Did the whole family go out there with you for that?
Yeah, everybody went out.
That's dope.
Well, my wife and my eldest is at away camp, unfortunately. First time.
How's she liking it?
I wouldn't know. We can't talk to her.
Oh, there's no communication.
No.
You didn't give her like an Apple Watch, nothing?
No, it's not. I mean, she's got a cell phone like in her bag just in case.
Yeah.
Like she's not even allowed to have that. So it's off. But yeah, no. I mean, they send daily pictures and things like that.
I mean, if she was hating it, they would let her call you. If she wasn't having a good time.
So it's a camp that my wife has been to since she was a little girl.
Okay.
And she actually started going way before my eldest, who went for the first time at age 11. My wife was going at the age of 8, you know, but she was going with the older cousins and they were in there deep. And my daughter is as well. She's there with a whole bunch of her friends and you know, there's some family members there as well. So, but I think what the key is if you tell them you're feeling sick, you're allowed to make a phone call.
Okay.
So that was like the cheat code that she got blessed with. Like, yo, something happened or you don't, you know what I'm saying? Anything you feel funny about something, whatever it is, you don't feel safe, you're ready to come home. Just tell them you're not feeling sick. I mean, sorry, you're not feeling well. And
call my mom.
Make that call. I'll be there in, it's an hour drive. I'll be there in 35.
No doubt.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But yeah, she's over there, and yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of these camps, man. I'm not a big fan of like independence too early, and maybe that's a cultural thing.
But is that independence?
It kind of is when you think about like going away from home and being away for a whole week. And you know, she's 11 years old, fam.
Right. No, I'm saying, but it seems like a rite of passage at this point because your wife went there, her sister probably went there.
Yeah, no, I mean, they've all gone there. So yeah, but still.
I mean, your daughter does not have to go. Like if she comes back and was like, Dad, I'm not going next year. That's it. It's not for me.
Well, also her life would have been completely whole even without going.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe she loves it.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm sure she will. She loves stuff like that. I mean, I know they're doing a lot of things there that she enjoys doing, a lot of outdoor stuff, sailing and things like that. It's out over there by Annapolis somewhere. So yeah, I mean she's I'm sure she's having fun.
There's activities.
But I can't wait to
get her back.
To get her back home. Yeah. Pickup is on Friday.
Listen, man, it's a beautiful thing.
What's up with y'all, man?
Life is fantastic.
How y'all doing?
Amazing.
We're stellar.
Jerome, you good?
Yeah, everything is incredible. Abdul and I had some discourse back and forth this week.
With our guy?
Nah.
Oh, what do you mean? I forgot already?
Yeah, you forgot already. It's all good. We almost had to let the chopper sing on one of your homies, but I feel like it's not right to do that. So we're just gonna keep it moving.
On one of my homies?
Yeah, he's your homie.
Did we talk about this last week?
Nah, this happened this week.
Oh wow!
This is like a new.
Put it in the chat. Who's the homie?
This was like a new. What happened? I don't even know how to shut open.
Just put the name in the chat. It's gonna come back to me real quick.
I can't type. It's not letting me type. It's literally not letting me type.
Do you have put it in the phones group chat?
Yeah.
Oh wait, here we go. Wait for this reaction, people. If you're watching, if you're not watching, make sure you subscribe to What's a Podcast on YouTube. We need to get these numbers up.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, still waiting. Oh, it's in
there.
Oh,
I don't see it.
It's in the group chat.
The group chat. You almost have to let the chopper sing, man.
Nah, listen, let the chopper on that one.
That's my man. That is your man. First, you're like, that's not my man. That's Clark's people. I was like, no, that's your man.
No, I was saying that in respect. No, that's my man.
That's your man.
I don't. Yeah, that's my man. But
I don't see it.
Once again, it's in the group chat on
the
text.
On the phone.
No. So once again, we're talking about. This goes back to who got a pair of the list Air Forces, and no, that's my man. However, I was only saying it in regards to how he got the sneakers.
So it's above. So Eddie Abdul put in the topics to speak. You got to look right above that.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you don't either. He's a cornball. Anyhow, son is wild, corny.
Is he from here?
Nah, he's from the South.
Rome doesn't even know him.
I do. I know him.
All right.
I know. You don't want to know how I know him, but I know him. I know.
I'm gonna look for him.
We're gonna talk about it after the fact. You see what I'm saying? It's about to let the chopper sing. Goofy.
Oh my god.
Anyhow, man.
No, shout out to him, man.
No shout out to him, bro. Nah.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
No love.
That's my man. That's my man. That's my guy.
I don't care.
Yeah. I don't care.
I don't care. You gotta draw the line somewhere. Okay.
Oh man.
He's done nothing for me. So
yeah. Nah, listen, man. I mean, I really wish I had the ability to.
Yeah, whatever. Anyhow, episode.
I will tell you that all the people that are not on the list that got them make me not want them.
Boom.
Because I'm not trying to have the same shoes as all them as people.
Is it gang?
Yeah, nah.
Gang.
Wait, like who? Like what people? Like Clark's people?
Like all the people. All the people.
See, he trying to make it feel like it's Clark's people, but they're really his people too.
I'm not saying you.
No, there's definitely some crosses there. There's
a lot of crossover.
Of course.
Yeah, but I never came up with the list of who's gonna get it.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying like
we could call Clark right now, and he can confirm that.
The 5 people that, or the 4 people that are on the insole, no doubt. But some of the people that got seated, I'm like, why?
Oh, I mean,
but that's his personal, of course. Yeah. Look,
that's his friends and family.
Yo,
who's getting it? It's not the world,
of course. Yeah. And please, by all means, whoever he wants to give it to, he can.
Yeah.
And obviously, Jerome and I are just joking, anyways. But
I'm not joking. Son is corny.
Some of the people that got him, I'm like, really?
Son is corny. I'm not joking.
But there could be a bag
Who?
involved.
Clark is corny.
Nah, your man.
Oh, the dude who got him.
Yeah.
A few people that got him.
That's your people's too, though.
Yeah, but that's his people's. He gave his man a pair of sneakers.
That's your man too.
Is he his people?
I'm simply saying.
Is that his people's through you? Or is that his? Are you homies with him through him, or is he homies with him through?
I'm
you?
homies with him on a separate.
Completely separate. Didn't even know.
He's a weed carrier. You know what I'm saying? He is.
Who, me or him?
Nah, son.
No, he's not.
He's J.R. Ryder. He's Uncasa. He's one of those dudes.
You got it wrong.
He's purple Dipset gang. He's not real Dipset. He's purple
Dipset. Bird. No, what were they called?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Scissor.
Whatever they're called.
No.
He's
He's good people's. He's good people's.
Yo, I don't know him. I don't care about him.
Yeah,
Son is corny.
He's a good dude.
I mean, everybody's corny.
Yeah,
cornball. Exactly.
Everybody's corny.
Yeah.
Son is corny.
Yeah. But I mean, I think we're 10 episodes every week. We consistently talk about.
I know. I can just find somebody else every week, bro.
Listen, all we gotta do is check the repost.
Yeah, that's it. There's been a lot of reposts, and a lot of people have gotten them. I gave a list that I thought people who should have them, and unfortunately, it all came down to what sizes were left.
Yeah.
Listen, we got some new Whats'a podcast.
I'll take any size. It'll be right up on stock.
I don't want to say
I'll take
early.
I'll take any size.
DeLorean was
good. Right up on StockX. Fuck DeLorean. I need a bigger reach than
listen,
that.
we got some brand new Whats'a podcast stuff on the way.
Oh, word. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
You don't, but we have some brand new stuff.
let's talk about it.
We got 4 pieces that we're making.
4.
Me, Streetwear Eddie, Tom, Big Dave. Big Dave.
Yeah.
Nah, Big Dave.
Big
Dave. Ashraf. Yeah. Sorry.
Big Dave energy.
Anyhow, what's the podcast? Episode 213. There was a really it was a very interesting BET Awards. If you watched it, it definitely seemed like there was a sort of like a generational shift, you could say, because there was a lot of attention being brought to the younger, newer generation of artists. But at the same time, there was a lot of attention being thrown to older artists. D Nice performed, Big Daddy Kane performed. I believe, was it Cool G Rap? Not Cool G, I'm sorry. Was it Kid Capri? I think was DJing the event.
Kid Capri, MC Light.
Yeah. Oh. So MC Light had to host because they weren't allowed to have a host. Writers, yeah. So because of the writer,
what do you mean?
So they can't have a physical host because the writer's strike that's going on in Hollywood. So you can't have hey, we have Kevin Hart hosting. You can't do that.
Well,
Why
Kevin
not?
Hart needs somebody to write the monologue and all that stuff for him, right? And because you don't have any writers, you can't technically have a real host.
I think he could freestyle it and do okay, but
big bag.
But they just chose not to even.
It was okay without it.
It was cool without it. It was interesting. It was different.
Did you watch the whole thing? I didn't.
I fell asleep.
I watched mostly on Instagram or clips of stuff here and there.
Oh no, I watched the actual show.
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? There was again a generational shift. I think the crowd was a little older, so they definitely respected the older artists.
Yeah.
But these new artists that are very TikTok famous, they kind of got the 6-second response that their music gets. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it was hot for 6 seconds, and then that was it. Like Chief Keef did what's the Chief Keef joint?
That's the shit.
Finito. Nah, he did Finito. And I was like, oh man, we about to go crazy. And then they had 4 other artists, but they had the newer artists, some newer women artists perform. And I felt like the response wasn't as strong as it could have been. So it's just, and I know Abdul has Busta Rhymes' speech down here. And I didn't see that personally. Was it a good speech?
It was a good speech, man. It was very heartfelt. He went on for 13 minutes.
Yeah.
For that, he broke down and had tears coming out of his eyes. Yeah, man. And he just went through his whole journey and from signing to a label at the age of, I think 16 or 17. He was a minor, whatever he was. His mother signed that contract. And getting kicked out of Leaders of the New School, and that Scenario remix that made him so popping in these streets, which he parlayed into getting features on other songs, and he kind of self credited himself for kind of being a pioneer of features. You know what I'm saying? When you're at a time when nobody was doing anything from outside of their own crew. You know what I mean? They weren't really reaching out to artists across the aisle and be like, yo, come be on my shit. And it wasn't a really popular thing. And Busta Rhymes just started going into people's studio sessions and inviting himself to people's studio sessions and just getting on tracks. He spoke about his children, his 5 kids, and his eldest kid is 30 years old, dog. Is a grown man.
I mean, how old is Busta?
Early 50s?
Yeah. Busta got to be in his 50s.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, it is right. Absolutely. I'm not saying it's not. Yeah. I'm just saying it's just crazy when you say the word.
Think about that.
30. You know what I'm saying? That just means Busta Rhymes is old. You know.
Yeah.
But
he's
it was
51 years old.
51. Fuck. Yeah. So when he starts going on, and I enjoyed that he also credited Spliff Star and calling him his best friend, and Spliff Star needs an award, dog. He gotta get some sort of award for being the best hype man. When we went to see him, dog, him and Bus on stage are they're in tandem. Like they
need each other.
They know each other's chemistry so well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They've probably been best friends for 35 years, right?
Easily.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. So think about that. Like this is your man. You know him better than he knows himself.
Yeah. Not even just best friends. Like
brothers.
Think about all these hours of rehearsal.
And you perform with them. You rehearse with them. Yeah.
Yeah. So, his speech was really dope, man. And I think all credit to Busta Rhymes. I've gone. I don't even know if I think I've said it on here. The best live performers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, he puts on a show.
Have been DMX and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, he puts on a show.
Busta Rhymes. The most impactful performances ever. Energetic. Yeah. Like I'm seeing it in my head right now as we're talking. I'm remembering him perform.
Yeah.
At UMBC in like 96 or whatever.
I saw him at Quigley's.
Do you remember putting on a show?
Yeah, in the atrium.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Quigley's and seen him there, but I don't remember him performing there.
Yeah.
But shout out to Busta Rhymes, man. I thought that was a dope moment at the show. What else I thought was dope? Oh man, the Migos that I saw that
Offset and
that dedication. Yes, that dedication to take off, and they were back on, man. Offset and Quavo like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? What I got is this is one thing I do want to credit these young kids with, man. These dances, they came on and they were dancing just like Bus and Spliff Star, like right in tune with each other. I really gotta. That's one thing I wish I did know was some of these like young dances. You know what I'm saying?
Your daughter's gonna come back from camp. She's gonna know all of them.
Oh man, maybe she could teach me or something. I do want to know some of these dances though. This shit is kind of fly. I can't even front.
Would you bust them out though, or you just want to know them?
I mean, if I know them, you might catch me bust them out, like at Capo on Thursday night. Like some come on, like I might. If I know them, I'm gonna have to.
Jerome's gonna have to show like the world. Little Migos set and open up the dance floor for you this Thursday.
But
see what happens.
Huh?
I said we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I would like to know some of these dance moves though.
They don't look that complicated.
They don't, but it takes a lot of practice and repetition to get it right.
Yeah.
Because it's not just knowing the dance. What you don't want happening is you looking like Kyle. You know what I'm saying? And going completely off beat when the song comes on and you're just doing moves that don't correspond with the song. You look like Elaine from Seinfeld. It's gonna look crazy.
Elaine got the bag though. She ain't
What's the podcast episode 213? We're still very heavy in the myth of Jim Jones versus Pusha T.
Oh my God.
Interesting though, because the Pusha song still hasn't dropped yet.
Yo, it's everywhere though.
Well,
just go on Louis Vuitton's website.
So
I don't think he's gonna drop it.
I maybe not now. I think the biggest flex of the whole thing is like, yes, you have to go on the Louis Vuitton website to hear my song. Right?
Go on there.
Jim Jones has dropped his video, a little freestyle. 4 a.m. and rats running across his Thames.
We shouldn't call that a freestyle.
You think it was his verse? We'll call it a verse.
His song. That took preparation, and that's what he came up with.
Whatever you want to call it, bro.
I mean, everybody in the world knows Jim Jones is not like a battle rapper lyricist. You know what I'm saying?
The interesting dynamic was Cam weighed in today. I don't know if you guys saw that.
No, tell me.
Yeah. So on his Instagram post, Cam basically says, "Yo, I can't go against the family." So in parentheses, he puts Harlem. He like, Pusha, you nice, but don't bring up any old beef between Cam and Jim into the Pusha and Jim situation.
I will.
You know what I'm saying? He said Cam said that Cam said that Pusha is on the ropes. And he was just like, keep it on wax, basically. So,
I don't know, man. Pusha, I don't know.
I mean, I thought Jim Jones. I'm a Jim Jones fan as well. I'm a big Push fan, but that Jim Jones rebuttal was just not it, man. It wasn't it. It seemed like it was just completely on defense. He was taking lines out of what Push said in his song and kind of coming up with rebuttals to that instead of being a little bit more, not attacking, but like being a little bit more original. So, and just look at the impact it's had. What day did he drop that? 2-3 days ago? I mean, nobody's talking about that anymore. It trended for a little bit.
There was. Did you see the Joe Budden and Academics hit Jim Jones up on their podcast? Podcast?
Jim Jones was on the podcast.
They called him in.
Oh, and what did he say?
He was just kind of like, I don't know. Just watch it.
All right.
He was just saying, I don't know. He was just saying like, I don't know.
I mean, listen, he
automatically takes it to the streets.
Yes.
Let me read specifically so y'all know.
He automatically takes it to the streets, and he's like, nobody's going to spin the block for you, Push. I don't care what you rap about. You don't live it. No one's spinning the block. What you going to do?
He's like, who's going to spin the block? Pharrell going to spin the block for you? Like your brother going to spin the block? Like he was
like, your brother's a preacher who works at Walmart.
Yeah.
He's like, he ain't spinning no blocks.
Yeah. So
look, like, who you got? He's like, who you got to spin the block for you? Who you got with you? Nobody's going to spin the block for you.
That I don't like because you're automatically going there from something that started on wax.
But also
something that you started.
No, but also you can go there because Push's rap is only street. So of course you could take it to the street with a street rapper. It's not like he's saying that to like
the difference is
Moore or somebody. You know
I mean, Jim Jones is 48, 49 years old.
So is Push.
Push is in his 40s as well. But I mean, like, why would you want to even do that?
Because it's two drug dealing rappers.
No, it's when your feelings are hurt.
Well, that too. But I'm saying, but you're talking about
even more than that. When your feelings are hurt and you can't beat somebody.
I mean, I don't know. I think Jim always takes everything to the streets. Like that's just how he is. Like,
but I think
Push should have known that if he went at him, like if he was going to go at him like that, then he was going to take it to the streets. I don't think
it's going to stop.
But I think the thing about it is Jim started this. Jim was the one who was questioning Push's
100%
relevancy and his album sales, and now Pusha takes it to another level, literally, and drops a verse
100%
at the Louis Vuitton show.
Shits on him.
Right, you come back on the block, you call, and you're still calling Joe Budden in your feelings. 100% in your feelings.
100%.
And it's just like, so Cam says, just so we get it 100% right, Cam says, nah, Push, me and Capo definitely don't be on the same page all the time, but I don't go against the family, Harlem. Don't use no old problems we had to try and win a battle. Get in that booth. You nice, but Jim Jones Capo got you on the ropes and you ain't rope-a-doping. And I don't care if y'all put me in y'all bars. I quit. I'll do sports.
He's going to be in a bar.
He's gonna be in a bar.
He's gonna be in a bar.
Cam is gonna be in a bar, but he's not gonna come back.
Push gonna say something so
it's
slick.
It's not gonna be something disrespectful towards Cam. I don't think.
No.
What it is gonna be is
disrespectful to Jim.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that Push is gonna come back.
I mean, again, Push's raps, they stay within the song. They stay within the context of the verse of the song. He's not going to put out a full dedication. It's not the Drake beef. You know what I'm saying? And like, again, at the end of the day,
what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to come back. I don't think he cares.
Jim wants a Drake feature in the worst way possible. Pusha has 3 J features, 2 or 3 J features. Like,
I mean, Jim got J features, don't he?
No.
There's no song with Jim and Jay?
No.
Not one, huh?
No.
Wow.
Jim, in the song, Pusha says, you run from the spirit of repossession.
Yeah.
Jim Jones' house got repossessed.
He said something about that, too.
He's like, yeah, I went from 1 house to getting 3. Bro, it don't matter. Your house got repossessed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's fun. As long as they keep it on wax, it's cool to see. It's cool to see, you know what I'm saying, this type of thing. I think we all understand Pusha is a better lyricist. He's a better artist. His accolades are different. They're not going to necessarily jump out on the screen, but he's been nominated for a Grammy. He's had top tier records.
I mean,
and we've all seen
is a better rapper by far.
We've all seen Jim improve. Like Jim's gotten a lot better as he's gotten older. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Jim, in his love of Drake, went a little too far, and now he's in this situation. And every day we're waiting for a Pusha T song to leak so we can hear something.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think he's gonna come back with another song. You think he is?
Yeah, I said if you are Pusha T, would you drop another song, or are you like I already won this shit, I'm moving on?
I don't think Jim Jones's comeback was good enough to even like
warrant
another one.
Because if I'm Push, I'm thinking he's gotta come. If I drop another song, the world is gonna think that I actually paid attention to his weak response.
And if he keeps on putting out responses, Jim's gonna take it more and more and more to the streets.
And maybe Push is not concerned about that. Maybe he is.
I don't know. But any celebrity, any person should be concerned. You know what I'm saying?
But I think I definitely think if I was him, I'll be done with it. That's it.
Yeah.
He got to come harder than that for me to go back in the booth.
I don't see Pusha needing to do it, but in the spirit of rap, I see Pusha wanting to do it because
I mean, maybe all this talk about taking
easy for him.
It's
right. It's easy. He knows he's not. He knows he's a better artist than Jim.
Yeah.
So I could just toy
definitely
with you.
More successful.
I can say whatever I want to say. I mean, you got people. You know, again, I dropped a song at nobody's heard the song yet.
Yo, Jay and Beyonce were
going crazy to the song.
Beat on that shit was so hard.
But let's be honest, Jay and Beyonce. it was one
Pharrell singing at the end.
But it's one thing. It's like one thing if it's like, oh, you know,
they probably didn't even know who the fuck he was talking about, though.
It doesn't matter though. The fact of the matter is that is
is connected. He's still in tune with what the fuck is going on.
He knows.
The fact of the matter is that you got Jay and Beyonce. It doesn't matter. Like whatever.
Bobbing their heads. I saw the video that you were talking about it last week. They were jamming to that shit.
Yeah, I mean, along with everybody else in the audience.
That beat is just such a killer track to rhyme on. It just has that sinister feel to it. Like
I don't think he's going to come
demolished.
back. I could be wrong though.
What did you say?
I don't think he's going to come back. I don't
think he's going to come back either.
But
I would love to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, if he does, it's going to be another banger.
Yeah.
Episode 213. I just got back.
Shout out to Jim Jones as well too, man. Shout out to Push, of course. We're fans. Fans of me.
I love the beef.
Me too.
I love it.
I believe
I'm a fan of hip hop.
Yeah,
there's a I guess Ama Manier has some Jordan 17s dropping. Is that what the word on the street?
Oh yeah,
is?
Did you all see that?
And some Air Max.
Air Mags?
Air Max.
Oh, Mac Attacks.
Mac Attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that social status?
Social status, yes.
James Whitner.
James Whitner, of course.
James Whitner.
Is it gang? James Whitner's gang, right?
No.
He's part of GNG.
I haven't got no Amamanye shoes.
Are we going tomorrow? Are we out in the building tomorrow?
No. What's tomorrow?
You can't make it?
I have to DJ.
What's tomorrow?
That early?
6:30 to 10.
Oh fuck yeah. Amamanier is they're having a party either for some sort of Gucci collaboration or something like that, but there's a little function at the store tomorrow. It's an early thing. You want to go?
Maybe. What time? I work till like 7:30.
Yeah, it's from 7 to 9.
You're supposed to be jiggy though.
I'm not going jiggy.
I mean, of course you're not going jiggy, but it's supposed to be.
I'm
black,
not going bummed out.
Right below black tie.
It didn't say that on the invite.
I was part of the planning. Like the dude hit me and was like, "Here's the," and I said, what y'all will need," and then it went from there.
Okay.
White tee, white on white,
white tee. Go in there looking clean.
It's gonna be what 90-some degrees tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, I would just wear what you wear.
The List Air Force Ones.
Shut it down real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really shut it down and with a matching pair just to let everybody know.
It's 86 degrees tomorrow.
It's
white tee.
Warm. Yeah, white tee. I'm going there looking clean.
Yeah.
I'll iron that joint, put some starch on it.
Fresh white tee, so you got the lines in
it. Starching your white tee is kind of nasty.
That's OD.
Yeah.
Yeah, starching your khakis used to be the move though.
Oh my God.
Well, you're from Arizona.
You already know. That's gang.
We didn't starch no khakis out here.
Cut off khakis, French braids,
I iron my khakis though.
With a crease in the front or flat?
No crease. No crease.
Oh no, you need the crease.
Yeah.
Is that a West Coast thing? I've never seen that.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. That's gang.
Rock my khakis with a cuff and a crease.
That's gang for real. Like you might not want to do that. But
that's what the essays do out there.
And the Negroes who are affiliated. If you're just affiliated, that's what you do.
If you're a gang member, you got there's one dress code.
My mother
Chuck Taylor's or Cortez.
If you wear either, you're trying to let somebody know you're affiliated.
Or them little corduroy house slippers.
Or my mother cut off khakis, French braids, and house shoes. Got step on the back.
House shoes?
Nah, not chancleta. It's like literally corduroy house shoes where you step on the back.
Yeah.
White socks all the way up.
Oh nah, that's
Dickie shorts.
Yeah, come on.
Gang. Yes.
Nah, yeah.
Tank top
in the summer, little boxers. Yeah, you already know. It's gang. Shit's real.
Bad News Bears.
Shout out to the gangs.
Don't do that tomorrow, my year though. You'll look crazy. But
or do it.
Yeah, whatever. But my year 17s. Does it come with the
Those are dope.
Does it come with the suitcase too? Or
no, I don't think it comes with the suitcase.
I don't think any pairs of the lows came with the suitcase or the shroud, right?
I think the only 17s that came in the suitcase was that one pair. Did they drop every 17 in a suitcase? No.
I think the blue ones and the red ones both came.
I don't know if the red did.
I thought they were white and blue. That came.
I thought the white and red.
They were red. They were red.
Oh, okay,
for sure.
I think the white and red ones came with a suitcase too.
I'll be honest. I had kind of just checked out of Jordan models at the 17.
Coincidentally.
Yeah, I had already checked out. You know, there are pairs.
You was fucking with the 15s and the 16s.
No.
Keep it funky. Most people stopped after like 13.
I stopped after like 11.
I stopped after 8. I stopped after 8.
Yeah,
them 10s was gangster.
I like, and
I had them, but I'm not buying any retros of them.
And you're not like nobody.
I'm not buying any retros.
Nobody stopped.
You bought retro 10s.
Nobody stopped before 11s though.
11. Allen Iverson, Georgetown University. Come on, 1996. Georgetown played in the NCAA tournament with them shits on. Concord 11.
Bro, come on, them Concord 11s.
No, they're cool.
Black socks.
They're cool. They're cool.
Like Iverson and Georgetown University made me love that shoe more than Michael Jordan.
I like them, but I'm not tripping off of them.
Yeah,
that's
the best 11.
Dog,
is the best.
No, I have them, but when I put them on, I don't want to wear them.
Listen, I get that.
Go ahead, Ron.
No, I'm saying I get that, but I'm just saying, like in '96.
Yeah, no, in '96.
Yeah, I mean,
when
of
he
course.
put them on,
Yeah,
Iverson was. It was
of
just like
course.
Patent leather.
I had them.
Are you shitting me?
Every color, the cool grays, the black.
Nah. I had the whole
Carolinas.
outfit,
I had every color.
I had the Georgetown jersey with the shorts,
Yeah.
with the shoes. I wanted to be. I was 15 years old. I said, man, I need these joints.
Yeah,
I had it.
I agree.
I still have it.
That was a moment.
The Iverson jersey from back then.
Yeah. That was a moment. That seeing that shoe and how crazy AI was on the court, man.
Yeah, the red ones came in a suitcase also.
Jordan 11s?
No, the 17s.
Oh yeah, I'm not fucking with 17s. But you know what? I'm starting to like some of these models, some retro models. What did Supreme just come out with recently? I think it was a 14. And I've never even glanced at 14s.
Not even the black ones with the yellow Jumpman.
Never paid any mind to 14s.
I love those.
But that Supreme collab, I'm like, damn, I can kind of see myself wearing these.
Yeah, which color?
I hate those.
Black and blue, or white, red and gray ones?
No, just the Supreme pair. Was it a white and blue pair or something like that?
All black pair with blue, and I think a white pair.
White pair, the white pair.
The Supreme Dennis Rodmans, though. Did y'all see those?
The worms?
Yeah.
Are they already out?
Nah, it's like a rumor.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
I don't really like those shoes that much, to be honest with you.
It's the Air Darwin. Was a shoe?
Okay.
Air Darwin.
Is the
that was the one that
shoe.
had the reverse check on the by the collar.
Yeah.
It had the Travis Scott, you know.
Oh, they're like a hiking boot.
No, it was a basketball shoe.
I know, but it looks like a Gore-Tex boot.
Yeah, for sure.
They look like an ACG.
I can't post comments.
Just the shoe looks like a ACG.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with those. You can have those.
I mean, I'm willing to see what these Monnier 17s look like in real life, just because I think I've missed out on some good Jordans just because I checked out after the 11. Let me see. Oh, it's a Nike SB Air Darwin Low. What? No, it kind of looks like a hiking boot, but this is what they look like in.
No, it just looks like a. It just has like a rugged outdoor kind of look.
But that was the basketball shoe. That's what it looked like.
No, for sure. It looks like Nike's answer to like Reebok Blacktop. You know
Why does it say Nike SB though? That's crazy.
That looks crazy. I think they're just running with the SB on everything now.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, no. What do y'all think? Are you checking for them 17s? I like the Ama Manier A that's on the side of it. I think that's a nice little touch. I think anybody who's doing a collab, man, you gotta brand that shoe. Motherfuckers can't be guessing what that collab is. Put your name on it.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see. You know what I mean? My phone died, so hold on. Let me open up messages and see.
Why is there a Jumpman logo with the Supreme SB with the Darwin though?
It's somebody just made a whole. It's obviously that's just like a fake.
Oh, I
situation.
see. Okay.
Yeah. According to Don't Charge Abdul, the Mac attacks are amazing.
Yo, did you try yours on, Eddie?
I've been wearing them every day.
How comfortable are they?
They're so comfortable.
And they look good, man. They look good.
You know what shoes they feel like, which I don't want to admit it.
Tell me.
Like the Yeezy Power, whatever they're called.
I never tried it on. Adidas?
You know, Adidas Power, whatever they're called.
I don't know.
What are they called, Rome? The Yeezys that weren't Yeezys.
The ones that were like the former. Oh, I don't know. I never put on a pair of Yeezys.
No, they're not
Adidas Yeezys.
Adidas Calabasas.
Yeah, that was the shoe. That was the flat all white joint.
They had them in a couple different colors, but I feel like they're comfortable like that. Like I had those, but not the Yeezy ones, just the Calabasas ones or whatever they are, and they mad comfortable. But the Mac Attacks, the leather is really soft and buttery.
Yo, they're so good. They're so good. Yeah. I just got another pair coming.
Same ones or different color?
No, same ones. I'm getting those every time they drop. Every color that drops.
The white and red ones are fire.
That's what I'm saying. There's been no color that's that I've seen pictures of an upcoming Mac attack, then I'm like, I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah.
The white and red ones look crazy.
Yeah.
The social status ones look really good as well. I mean, I just hope, like everything else, I just hope they don't slut it out. What I really also like about this shoe is the price point. Where at 120, you know what I'm saying? It's not 180, which is not. It's only $60 more, but that $60 really, for some reason, makes a big difference.
They could have sold it for 180. I'm still in.
Yeah, I'm still in.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay 180 for these than gold Air Max 97s, which are 180 or 220 or whatever it is. It's
they on sale
crazy.
Now. They're on sale everywhere.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is on sale. Color of the Month Air Forces are on sale on Nike app for 49% off. So you can grab those. That white with the pink check.
Yep.
$74.
That's what they should cost.
White with the chocolate.
You don't remember when they used to cost $74.99?
They were $79 or $82 or $80, something like that. Yeah. $79.
Yeah.
They have all those colorways on Nike app right now for 50% off.
Yeah.
That white with the chocolate swoosh is crazy. White with the pink swoosh, gum sole, crazy. Fire. I would go on Nike app and go clean up, man. If you were looking to just have some good summertime shoes, they have the white on whites on sale, the white with the silver check on sale.
Hold on, white on whites on sale?
What? The white on white color of the month joints on sale. $75.
That's wow.
Yeah, I just bought another pair. I already have like 5 pairs.
Wow.
Summertime, you can't go wrong. Like
cannot.
Real quick.
That color of the month shoe is very well crafted. That's $150 premium shoe because you can wear that. I find a way to wear those white on whites, the color of the month joints. I've already gone through 2 pairs of white on whites, and I wore them at least 8 times each. Wow. And then I was like, I got to retire it.
Yeah. What do you do with the retired ones? You donate them?
I haven't done anything to them yet. I think there's somewhere either in my old place or somewhere in storage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Rome?
No, I was just saying we want to take a split second while we're discussing clothing and things of that nature. Give a big rest in peace and I want to get his entire name done properly. His name is Chris Spanto Printup. He was the co-founder of Born and Raised, based out of LA. Huge clothing brand, but he seems to be loved way beyond just the clothing brand. Obviously, he was just a man about LA, particularly Venice. Yeah. Venice seems to be really where his stomping grounds. I know he was diagnosed with cancer. He beat cancer.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's all stuff that I learned in the past 24 hours.
Damn, rest in peace.
He had actually been doing some research into his family lineage, and he was had found out he's very much a lot of Native American. And so particularly Native Americans, I saw on his Instagram from Arizona, because there's a huge Native American population in Arizona. And he passed away in a car crash in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I believe.
So sad.
So the outpouring on social media was swift. You realize, we're all one person away in this clothing type situation. And I don't recall him coming to DC, but I do recall us carrying Born and Raised. It did really well when we were over on Florida Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, obviously we just want to say rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? And I know he grew up with the Alchemist, you know what I mean? Alchemist left a very heartfelt Instagram. A lot of people did though. Atiba, just a lot of people in general who just were, touched by dudes. Just more so him as a person. I mean, the clothing obviously was one thing, but him as a person, it feels like there's a big, just sort of, another LA icon is gone. You know what I mean? So rest in peace as we as we continue on.
And tying it back to sneakers and born and raised, they do have a Nike SB collaboration, that a dunk that's coming out soon, and they just made some. And this gentleman, Chris Spanto, just made some news along with the brand just a couple of weeks ago. Actually, gifted everybody from their old high school or Venice High School, each graduate, with a pair of those SB dunks, and there's a picture on the internet with all the graduates sitting with him, and everybody got them on. It's a beautiful thing, man. And yeah, this is just something that's just you know, life is not promised. We say that all the time, and it's you know, it's still really something hard to grasp and get your head around when somebody young or not old, you know what I'm saying, passes away. Yeah, I mean, I feel it. I feel it for his family. He's got, I think, 3 kids, a wife and sisters, and you know what I'm saying, he's got a whole family, dog.
Yeah.
Like
he just had he has little kids.
Yeah. There's a whole family, and then it just seems like all of LA was just
all of LA
family as well.
Came out
it
and
was
represented for him.
Man, yeah, they did. So rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
For sure. As we continue on, episode 213. I just got back from Europe.
How long are we gonna run with that?
I'll be done this week because I put a mix out.
The mix is out. The mix is fire.
The mix is called. I just got back from Europe. The mix is fire. So good. So I'm push that till I go to Providence, and then I'll have a mix from Providence. So it'll be good.
I just got back from Providence.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be a lot of.
That should be the series right there.
That should be the series. I just got back.
I just got back.
I'm thinking about it because everywhere I'm
that's
going.
An ill name. I just got back. ...
So like Providence has a lot of Cape Verdeans.
Yo,
so it's a lot of soca.
You gotta get one, line one up while you're up there.
This guy, man. So
lock one in.
So we're gonna see where it goes. We're gonna see where it goes for sure.
That's the name right there. I just got back from ...
You know, I got again. I think we spoke earlier. I'll be back on the West Coast, San Francisco again, and you know, we got some other things in play, man. Things are looking really, really, really good for fall, for summer, fall, and then hopefully winter is gonna be really amazing. Trying to go back to Paris. So we'll see what's good.
We're set, right? We're locked in for next summertime.
Next PFW. Week. If you want to go, I'm down.
I want to go.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to go. I want to go. I want to experience PFW one time.
I think what I realized was if you make PFW the highlight, but then if you do something before and you do something after,
I don't know if I could pull all that time off.
You got to do it. Here's what I'm saying.
Be away from the family. You're talking London, now you're talking like 10 11 days.
Yeah, for sure.
And that might not be doable for me.
That's what you got to do.
No, I would love to do that. I'm just saying.
Or you got to have like the family. You got to have the family come out there and meet you.
I'm going to go ahead and not want to do that because just that ticket for 4 people alone. Now that's my whole trip.
You need 2 days in London before just to get situated properly, right?
Jeez.
Bang. Catch up with my man Neil, see what's good. You know what I'm saying? In it, right?
Yeah, in it.
Hit Paris, hit Paris like Tuesday morning. Bang, you're in Paris till like Saturday. Spend that Sunday in Mallorca. 2-3 days in Mallorca.
Isn't that in Spain?
Yes, that's the whole point. You're right there.
Look, Jerome trying to get on his
passport. Like a whole lot. He just trying to make a whole lot of. I just got back from mixtape.
I'm just saying,
Jerome, you can always go back. You don't have to hit all of Europe in one trip.
No, but I feel like every trip you should hit 3 cities.
I'm not mad at that.
I did that. The last time I did that, I was gone for 8 days, and I did Amsterdam, Paris, and London.
Yeah.
And that was a lot. I'll be honest. It was a lot.
I mean,
traveling in between the cities was, but it was fun because I was with my boys, and you know, my man was touring, so we were on a big tour bus driving from city to city, and then you know, we staying in nice hotels, and then we flew back home from London. It was super dope. But
that's what I'm saying. I feel like the price of the ticket, right? The price of the ticket, the only way you justify it is being out there and hitting multiple countries because they're so close.
I mean, it's cheap when you're out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's that initial
ticket for like $100.
It's that initial ticket.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that more. We need more Whats'a podcast merch though, and
we got to drop a capsule at PFW.
A capsule at
next
PFW.
year.
We got nobody really podcasts at PFW though.
That's it. That could be our thing.
So what I've learned is there's two places where you could hang out and podcast at.
Soho House.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, 3 places, not including Soho House.
All right.
Hotel Costas, where your man all day was at. Cafe Charlot, where all the LA kids hang out at.
Okay.
And there's another cafe. I forget the name of it.
Oh man, I just got off the phone with all day right on my way over here.
Did he tell you how he left me hanging for an hour outside?
No, I didn't. I actually forgot to bring that up, but I'm going to because we need to correct that situation.
It's all good, man. I understand how the list moves now as a group, and so
as a collective.
Like, as a collective, I mean, I'm gonna have to go ahead and just believe that Magdi is a POS too, because the other 3 members
a piece of shit.
Because the other 3 members are just spotty at best. You know what I mean?
Man,
birds of a feather. No disrespect. I don't know him personally, but I mean, she's like birds of a feather. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. All those things, right? I mean, just it is what it is.
Damn.
But yeah, that could be our PFW plans. I mean, I'm there, but I just don't want to be a fan. I want to make some money, and I feel like that's very important.
Let's make some money.
So we have to see what it's hitting for.
Let's make some money. Let's do it. I'm all for that. This moment forward and moving forward in life, I think I want to dedicate every moment I have to making money. I don't know how yet, but that's going to be an ongoing discussion. And if you do have any ways that you think we can make money, listen, hit us up.
Holler.
Leave a comment.
But like, we also have to remember, like, there's different ways of teamwork. You know what I'm saying? And the list teamwork is not really, it's a little frowned upon.
The list teamwork?
Yeah, like the way that the list works as a team, it's just not, we can't copy that. We have to be better than
You mean
that.
for the Air Force One release?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a list thing. That was a Clark Kent. That's a Clark Kent shoe.
Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather.
I think what's
well, why put 3 other people's name on it if they have
because
no
that's our man.
If it's, I mean, but everybody that got him is his man.
That's out of love. I think what Clark's thinking was these are my guys.
I'm just gonna let you know who the leader of the list is.
These are my guys, and I fuck with them so heavy, and I love that they've been a part of this sneaker community and this game for so long. And this is just me. Speculating on what his thoughts were. Well, like, yo, I'm gonna put their names on a sneaker that I'm doing because that's just kind of what we refer ourselves to. We had no insight on the design. We had no insight on the creative process of what Clark was thinking. I think everything he did was just completely out of love for the 3 of us, and you got to take it with that. I appreciate it. My name is on a Nike sneaker, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm forever grateful for. So
couldn't even get my name on it. Couldn't even get my name on a fucking receipt. Couldn't get my name on a, you know what I mean, on a white piece of paper with tape on it. It says Jeromes. Couldn't even do it. So we can't operate like that. We can't do that. Right?
No, we can't. I mean, listen, I get it. This is what's a podcast. It's not the list. We just got to do what's right for us.
Eddie and I will discuss strategy. Eddie and I will discuss strategy.
That's what was going on the first half of the podcast.
That was the beginning of the podcast.
Strategy. I
have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah. Eddie and I will discuss strategy.
I like it.
We will keep you posted on your
Circle back with me.
Keep you posted on your responsibilities.
All right.
You know what I
mean?
like it. The Bear season 2. is getting heavy press. I know there was a Tom Brown custom chef's suit. I don't know if it's called a suit, but
apron. No, what are those things
it
called?
wasn't
The
an apron.
jackets that you wear.
Like a chef's coat.
Chef's coat. Something like that. Custom Tom Brown joint that had the internet upset, just making ugly faces. That thing was so tremendous. Like, she crushed it. Tom Brown actually posted it themselves.
They made it for her, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's one thing if they make it and don't say nothing about it, but they posted
they showed the tag and everything.
They were like, "Yo, we did this." Like,
they showed it on the show.
Yeah.
So I actually just got done with watching The Bear season 2, and I liked it. I do think personally, I enjoyed season 1 a lot more, but I still think season 2 is good. I think if you come from the restaurant world, you will appreciate season 2 a lot more, because there's a lot more inner restaurant talk that's happening in season 2 than there was in season 1. And just to give you like a comparison of that, it would be sort of like if we made a movie about sneakers and we are talking about Hyper Strikes, Quick Strikes, Tier Zero, or this, that, and or just naming out stores without actually providing any context to it.
Yeah.
It would only be like other cats who were into sneakers. They'd be like, oh shit, I know what they're talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there was a lot of that happening in the show, especially towards the end or while they were training. One of the dudes was at like another restaurant, and they were, how the tables are set up and how the orders go out and how one person gets the order and screams it to the others in the who are working the line in the kitchen, back and forth. Like, those conversations are very restaurant shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I liked it. I did think, what am I trying to say? I do think that they not overacted, but overwrote the story a little bit. Like, they work really hard to try to create some sort of drama, like especially around, barely getting the restaurant open, but money was tight. But they had $800,000 to open the restaurant with. That's a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? So,
is it? I don't know.
I think it is. I mean, I know how much it costs to remodel a house, and so small little restaurant.
You don't have no food or employees working there.
No. I'm not talking about that. But I mean, in the show, they weren't even talking about that. They were just simply providing some struggle stories around just the remodeling piece of it, which they were actually even doing themselves, which cuts out a whole different cost. You know what I'm saying? So, just some of that was just it was just overwritten to provide some drama, and I didn't think it was necessary. I think the story was just beautiful on its own. The acting, of course, is really good, and it's a real, like, if you're a chef or in that business, you'd really appreciate it. They had one guy go out to Europe to go learn how to make desserts, and I thought that was fly and a super good storyline. And I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the show, but I still think season 1 was a lot better.
Well, let us know how you feel in the comments.
Let us know. I could, if you disagree, kick rocks.
It is what it is. DMs, let us know how you feel.
Yeah.
Lastly, man, I got a new mix called I just got back from Europe, and it's just a lot of the songs, the music that just sort of soundtracked my trip to Europe. There's some familiar joints, there's some new stuff, there's stuff that I Shazammed when I was out there. There was just some amazing music on there, and I enjoyed making the mix. I enjoyed the songs. There's some samples on there that are crazy. It's a good mix. It flows really well. I've been getting a lot of compliments. So, and shout out to everybody who has reposted, liked it, spoken well about it. Whatever you can do, I appreciate it. So, episode
as we were speaking, actually tonight was also the Bape Heads fashion show in New York, might be over by now, but was supposed to happen today.
What's the Bape Heads? What does that mean?
It's just, I think, like a Bape fashion show. They had who's it? One of the Littles, a little baby, or somebody performing, and it was gonna be like a show. And
is Bape still even like a thing? Not an ego's not even.
Bape, yeah, Bape's still a thing. Yeah, for sure. But if I had to be here for Eid, so unfortunately I missed it.
Oh, you were gonna go?
I was gonna go. I got an invite.
The list.
He's really trying to stunt for PFW next year. Okay, we're gonna have to hold on, Eddie. We're gonna have to talk about this. He's really trying to be somebody out there. I
mean, listen.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's just be out there.
I feel like that's a challenge, Eddie. I feel like he's out there. Like he just issued the challenge. Like,
I'll buy my ticket tonight. Let's go.
The strategy might change. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. He's trying to leave us with all. Okay, yeah. I like this.
Let's look. Let's look up.
All right, people. If you're listening,
I'm staying right there where Jerome was saying.
Where Eddie and 15th air endorsement. You feel what I'm saying? Perfect. French apartment for a week. Hold me down. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go. We're gonna have a nice little enter What's the podcast situation, right? I know a couple of people who've already reached out to me and said they want to go as well, but now we got to get some bread. So I'm gonna start looking up some soft cotton t-shirts. Streetwear Eddie, we're gonna
let's get some bread.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this work. We want to leave Abdul and all day outside the club as we get. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man!
Goal for next year. So appreciate y'all for checking us out. Shout out to No Pull.
Shout out to Clark Kent.
Abdul.
Shout out to All Day. Shout out to Magdi.
Listen. He's drawing his line in the sand. He's mentioning the ops on. He's mentioning the ops on the podcast. Wow.
They don't even listen to his podcast.
Listen, we had to mute him real quick. I had to mute him. I had to get him out of there. He can't hear him no more. See, he's talking to himself.
All Day, Magdi, Clark, they don't even listen to the podcast. So, he can say what he wants.
Shout out to the family.
He unmuted himself. Let me mute him again. All right, there we go.
Shout out to the list.
Hey, he missing the ops. Wow. Okay. Anyhow, shout out to my man, always available, #Streetwear Eddie. You know what I'm saying? It's only us, B. It's only us.
Shout out to the list, Abdul.
Yeah, nah, he's missing the ops. What kind of gang is that? You know what I mean?
He's on the list, man.
Yeah, nah, it's cool. We got this though. Streetwear Eddie, we got this. Tom, we need to beat his beginning of this. You know what I'm saying? A little instrumental.
Yeah, silent time. Come on, come cool.
And we're going to make it work. We're back next week. Yes, we're back next week. It'll be beautiful. Remember to check us out, whatsapodcast.live, youtube.com/whatsapodcast for our ever-growing comment section. And yeah, man, we'll see y'all next week. We're out. Peace.